Alright gamers, welcome back. World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore Ironman Adventures, episode 158, episode 8 on the Dwarf Paladin. We're back a little later in the night. I think it's close to like 11 o'clock at night. Got my workout in, got a shower, did my facial routine, cut my nails, got nice and clean, made my protein shake. I'm ready to get back into it, baby. I love getting a workout in and then taking a shower and just like doing a little reading. Bro, you feel so accomplished. It's great. That's right, so we left off in Elwyn. Actually, in Goldshire. In the Lion's Pride Inn. We have a bunch of quests to accept here, so let's go ahead and one by one go through and take them. First things first, though, let's talk to Marshal Dugan. We'll go with the Fargo Deep Mines.
The mine in Northshire isn't the only one with problems. I have reports that the Fargo Deep Mine in Elwyn has also become a haven for kobolds. Explore the mine and confirm these reports, then return to me. The mine is almost due south of Goldshire, between the Stonefield and McClure homesteads.
Simple enough. Report to Grayan Stoutmantle.
Looks to me you've seen quite a bit of combat in your time, adventurer. If you haven't already, you should report to Grayan Stoutmantle. He heads up the People's Militia aimed at protecting the farmlands of Westfall. I bet he could use your help. You can usually find him in the stone tower on Sentinel Hill just off the road in the middle of Westfall. So
this is a quest for Westfall. We will eventually go to Westfall, but not right now. It'll be a while, actually, before we go to Westfall, probably, but... let's head back in. We'll take Cobalt Candles, and then we'll take Gold Dust Exchange, and the other one. Willem Pestle.
Hello, good sir. Do you have a moment? My brother and I run an apothecary in Stormwind, and I'm here to gather large candles for their wax. Can you help me? You can get large candles from kobolds, and I hear rumors that kobolds are infesting the Elwyn mines, the Fargo Deep Mine to the south, and Jasper Lode Mine to the east. I suggest looking for candles in one of those places.
We can help. It's $1.50, plus we get these glowing wax sticks, which decrease the target's armor for 50 seconds. And they can't be stealthed if I hit them with this. Of course, Roach the goat. Thanks, Roach.
Hello, good sir.
I've already heard it. I could either sell those candles or I can use them, and they're not like that effective, but it can help against some like elite or rare mobs, I guess. Gold Dust Exchange.
Need something?
Hey there, friend. My name's Remy. I'm from Red Ridge to the east. Came here looking for business. Looking for any business? Or looking for business? You got any? Got any?
The kobolds in these parts sometimes carry gold dust on them. I could really use the stuff. Bring me a load of it, and I'll give you the best price in town. Best price in town. You can find kobolds in the Fargo Deep Mine to the south, and around the Jasper Lode Mine to the northeast.
Now, these are very good. This bag of marbles decreases the target's chance to hit by 25% for 10 seconds, 10 charges. You could use these at level like 55 against a elite or rare mob or something like that, and really help your chances at staying alive. Very, very good. You could use multiple too. I think there's probably like a 30-second cooldown on this or something like that, but very, very, very good item.
There's a new threat in Elwyn Forest. Murlocs are swimming up the streams of eastern Elwyn, scaring away fish and attacking gentlefolk. I warned Marshal Dugan, but he's more worried about the gnolls and the bandits. He's not convinced that the Murlocs are a danger. Please, adventurer, speak to Dugan and persuade him to send more troops to the east.
We'll try and speak with him. Okay, we already know both of those. We'll talk to Dugan real quick.
What can I do for you?
A fishy peril.
Yes, I spoke with Remy. I respect him as a merchant, though all reports of Murlocs to the east have been sketchy at best. Your concerns are noted, but unless I receive a military report of a Murloc threat, we can't afford to send more troops east. If you are concerned that the rumors of Murlocs are true, then do this. Travel to the eastern Elwyn Bridge and speak with Guard Thomas. He has been stationed at the bridge for the past week and will know the state of the area. Bring me his report.
Guard Thomas. All right, well, first things first, let's head into the Elwind mine. Excuse me. I don't really need more boar meat at this point. I need like coyote meat and raw long jaw mud snappers, which we can only really get those from fishing those up. Quick little node right here. Mining is at 86, blacksmithing at 80. We're doing pretty good with keeping our professions up / past our level. That was a 4-piece. That's nice. Oh shit, it's John Paladin. Two 4-pieces back to back. That's really nice. Since these things are gray to me, I'm just going to use Seal of the Crusader so we attack a little faster. The Fargo Deep Mine. I know better than that. Now the kobolds are really nice because they are humanoid and therefore they drop cloth. Sorry, gang. Kind of took your kill there, but... Once we get a little further in, I'll use Find Treasure. Quick little rank 2 Holy Light on ourselves, and the copper should be where? Somewhere down here? Am I missing something? Oh, the rare's up. Narg, the Taskmaster.
Health warning.
Just a ratty old belt. Make sure there's no ore in here and do a treasure check real quick. So there's a battered chest, but it looks like it's underneath me, so I need to hurry up and catch up to the other two of those guys. That warrior and that warlock. Another healing potion. I don't need gold tooth just yet. I think they actually got that chest. They cleared this area out. Yeah, they definitely did, unfortunately. But hey, maybe they needed it more than me. Do one more check real quick. Yeah, I don't think so. It's a good way for us to get some cloth, though. And we do need a lot more cloth. We're gonna have a quest that takes us back here where we have to kill Goldtooth again, so we'll see him again, but for right now he's just another kobold that might have some gold dust on him. Copper respawns really quickly in this cave. Another 4-piece, that's nice. Trying to take my node, sir? Since he didn't, I'll give him a mite. Alright, no more treasure. I guess we can take these quests real quick while we're out here at the farms. You've got Young Lovers, Lost Necklace, Princess Must Die, and Give Gerald a Drink. Or is it Give Gerard? Give Gerard. Ma Stonefield. Let's talk to Auntie Bernice Stonefield first.
I lost my necklace and think that gutter snipe Billy McClure took it. He's usually
Damn
scuttling
Billy
like
McClure.
a rat around the McClure vineyards east of here. Get my necklace back for me and you'll warm an old widow's heart.
Oh, she's a widow.
The Brackwells have a prize-winning pig, Princess. The sow is huge, and she got that way from sneaking over here and eating my veggies. So before she comes to our fields, Princess must die. Bring me her collar as proof of the deed, and I'll give you something for your time. Princess is usually over at the Brackwell pumpkin patch, to the east and beyond the McClure farm. Get her before she gets hungry and comes back here.
Of course. Grandma Stonefield. Any books in here that we can read? Doesn't appear so. Homer Stonefield. He's a fruit salesman. We can empty out our bags real quick.
Good day to you. See you around.
Princess is way over here, but we can go over to Billy McClure's farm. The McClure family. It's all good in the club. You lost what? Well, I didn't take no necklace, 'cause I ain't no thief. I might know who did, but I'm too hungry to remember. Maybe if I got a pie, I could tell you who has that necklace. And you know, I think that old Bernice lady at the other farm makes great pork belly pies. Maybe if you give her some chunks of boar meat from the boars that hang around our farms and told her what it was for, she'd bake up a pie for you. Yeah, we'll help you out, kid. Farming's thirsty work. I'm always looking for refreshing spring water. If you have any, then I'm willing to make a trade.
See you later.
Try and get some water for you. Check for treasure real quick, but I don't think there's any around here. You got Pa McClure and Joshua McClure. I'll take some water for our boy, as well as Maybelle McClure, young lovers.
Oh, I'm cursed. My heart belongs to Tommy Joe Stonefield, but our families are bitter enemies. So I can't see him, even though my eyes ache to gaze upon that handsome face.
Damn,
Please
she's thirsty
take
for
this
it.
letter and give it to Tommy Joe. He's usually at the river to the west of the Stonefield farm, which is due west of here.
I never would have guessed. I don't know, Seal of Crusader, even though we swing faster, it doesn't feel like it's worth it. There's no way it's taking me 3 swings to kill level 5 boars. Versus Seal of Righteousness, it's a little slower, but it's only 2 swings. And I can judge for some on-hit damage. Like on-demand damage. It just doesn't feel right, right? I can also read Maybelle's letter. Let's check it out real quick. Tommy Joe, with each passing hour, my heart withers from your absence. Oh, if only our folks could see beyond the silly crimes they have done to each other, and know that the only true crime is hate. Hate consumes, and I fear in these dimming times that hate will take hold of more than just our families. If they realize this, then we could, at long last, be together. It is for that day I hope, and for that day I live. Your love, Maybelle.
Thanks, adventurer. And come back if you want to trade again.
Alright, well, we did it once. I'm going to hide it. Anything in here? Doesn't appear so. Damn. I gotta get a little more comfortable with the range on Judgment. I still don't really know it off the top of my head. I'm sure after hours and hours of leveling this Paladin, we'll get used to the range on it, but there's another node right down here, probably in the mine. That one has it. I can feel it. I called it. Hate to say I called it, but yeah, I called it. We'll head back to Auntie Bernice Stonefield. She should make us that pie, and then we'll also go talk to Tommy Joe, and that should set off like a chain of a couple quests to try and help get these two lovers together.
You need something?
I don't think it's right feeding the boy who stole my necklace in the first place, but if that's what it takes to get it back, then so be it. Do you have that boar meat?
Though this wild boar meat is tough. Simmer it enough and it sure does make for some tasty pie. Here you go, and when you give this pie to that Billy, you tell him I hope he chokes on it.
Listen, he's just a kid, okay? Sure, he's being manipulative and he's acting like a spoiled brat, but like cut him some slack. We don't know what's going on. If a kid is acting like that, he might have some at-home issues. Maybe he's not being raised correctly. You can't really blame the kid. You gotta really look at the parents, right? I don't think you can get upset with Billy, right? Come on. But he did steal the necklace. He is kind of being an asshole. Tommy Joe? You have what? Mabel is the light of my dull life. Hurry, let me see her letter.
I can't stand us being apart. I have to see her. Please, adventurer, talk with my grandma. If anyone can find a way to bring me together with Mabel, she can. She's inside our house east of here.
Forest's Edge. I ain't edging no forest. All of this copper is going to be used essentially for the heavy copper mauls, but really the issue there is going to be getting that leather, which I'm just going to have to get from excuse me, fishing. The protein powder in this protein shake gets like really, it's like sand sometimes, and when I'm drinking it I gotta choke it down and then it'll get stuck in my throat while I'm trying to talk. God. Made my eyes water. Okay, Grandma.
While our families are feuding, Tommy Joe and Mabel don't have much of a future, but maybe we can get them together for just a little while. What can we do?
You know what a little while is going to lead to, right? They're going to boink.
I bet William Pessel has a potion to unite our two young lovers. Here, take this note to William. He's staying at the Lion's Pride Inn in Goldshire.
Sure. We're heading back that way eventually. Not right now, but eventually. Let's head back to Billy. Billy the Kid. The McClure Vineyards. The Furlbrow Deed is a random drop from many different mobs. I've tried to get it on some of my other characters, and I've gotten lucky and I've gotten it, but then some other characters I've grinded and grinded and grinded and never got it, so... I'm starving. Do you have that pie for me? Yum. This pie is the best. I think my memory's coming back to me. I was playing near the Fargo Deep Mines, and I think I dropped her. I saw the old lady's necklace. Don't ask me how it got there. It wasn't me. Well, anyway, I saw this big gold-toothed kobold pick it up and run into the mines. Go find that kobold, and you'll find that necklace, I swear. And there's Goldtooth. Back into the mines we go for a second chance at some ore and possibly another chest. It might have respawned by now. Free bracer enchant, plus 5 health at Lion's Pride Inn if you're on and want to get that. I can't get that myself. There will be no assistance in any way. Completely solo, baby. That's what we do. Now someone's inside or close. I hear him, but... looks like there might be 2 or 3 nodes in here that we can snag real quick. And a chest. Huge. Dude, this cave is so good. Again, all of this copper is just going to go towards ruined copper belts and the heavy copper mauls, but I gotta find a way to get that leather, man. Now it says the chest was around here, but oh, it's outside. Damn. All right, Bernice's necklace. Hopefully those people, nice, another tiger's eye. Hopefully those people outside don't recognize that there's a chest out there. You know, as a greedy little dwarf, I definitely want that chest for myself. Let's kill all the kobold on the way out for the chance of a little more cloth. Nice, it's still up. They didn't see it. Huge. Leather, please, leather. Give me like 3 or 4 pieces of leather, come on. A silver bar, that's pretty good. Another health potion. I might just sell that. I've got 10 of these at this point. Cobalt mining shovel. It's a pretty cool looking weapon, but it's nothing that we'll actually use.
Good day to you.
Hey Bale, have you found my necklace?
Oh, you found it. Thank you, dear. Here, take this. It was my husband's, and he always said it was lucky. If only he didn't forget it on his last campaign. Asterisk, sniff, asterisk.
It truly was his lucky set of gloves. He didn't take them and he died, poor guy. Alright, Homer.
Looking for something specific?
Buy all this junk off me, will ya? That puts us back up to 10 silver pieces. Let's go kill a couple of the Defias dock workers, dock master, bodyguards, and the wizard on the way over to Princess. We'll try and get that collar for Princess. And then I need to head back into Goldshire to turn these quests in and get the next set. Actually, we should probably do that now since we're close to Goldshire. Might as well just turn them in. They might give me something that requires me to head over here. Scroll of protection, I'll just use that now. Gives me an extra 60 armor, which is like almost half of another devotional aura. It's kind of nice. I think while I'm on these low-level mobs, I should switch to my compact hammer. That way I can start leveling up my one-handed mace skill. Because it's literally 1 out of 65. It's pretty much dead. Throw this guy a blessing of might. Alright, Remy.
Good day to you.
Psst. You have that gold dust for me?
Thanks for the dust, adventurer. Here's your cash, and here is a token from associates of mine. You might find it useful. Useful.
Oh, Remy 2 times. Now that is something that we're going to hold on to for quite a while. Marshal Dugan.
This is bad news. What's next, dragons? We'll have to increase our patrols near that mine.
Nobody tell him.
Thanks for your efforts, adventurer. And hold a moment. I might have another task for you.
Sure.
Thanks to you, we know the Fargo Deep Mine is infested with kobolds. Now we need a scout to investigate the more distant Jasper Lode mine. Explore Jasper Lode and confirm any kobold presence. To reach the mine, travel east along the road until you reach the Tower of Azora. From the tower, head north and you'll find the mine in the foothills.
Right. Head to the Tower of Azora. William Pessel. Note to William. It's Grandma's letter. Let me read it. Hello, William. It's been years since we've spoken, but I trust you and your brother are well, and that your apothecary thrives. I must ask a favor of you, William. In short, my grandson Tommy Joe has lost his heart to a young Maybelle McClure, and although they adore each other, our families have been feuding for years. I fear the war between the Stonefields and the McClures will kill Tommy Joe and Maybelle's blossoming romance, and in times like these, where dark news and rumors of war loom over us, youth and love must be nurtured. So, the favor I ask, that you use your skills and concoct a potion or elixir to aid these young lovers in their quest for each other. Thank you, William, and please, when you have some time away from work, come visit. We'll have a few chuckles over the past. They used to be in love, I bet. Oh. Note to William. You have a note from Grandma Stonefield, huh? I haven't seen Mildred in years. I wonder what she has to say.
My heart goes out to those two poor souls, Maybelle and Tommy Joe. I remember being young and in love once. There must be something I can do to help them. Let me think. I can make an invisibility liquor for Maybelle so she can slip away from the McClure vineyards and go to Tommy Joe. But to make the liquor, I need some crystal kelp. Although the kelp usually grows in the ocean, sometimes Murlocs collect it. See if the Murlocs near Crystal Lake have any. Crystal Lake is just east of Goldshire.
Sure. Now what about these kobold candles? You needed these? Did you gather those candles?
You were busy hunting kobolds, were you? Thanks for the candles, adventurer, and here's your reward.
I'm just going to sell these candles, and that's going to be like
My
4
brother
silver
Morgan
right
is
there.
waiting in Stormwind for my shipment of candles. I don't have enough time to make the trip myself, but if you'd like to take him the shipment, he'll pay you well. I've packed up the candles, and you can find Morgan in our shop, Pessel's Apothecary, in the Stormwind Trade District.
This is such an interesting quest return because you're going to get like 15 rockets, which are good for a little bit of AoE damage. You can get Oil of Olaf, which gives you a little bit of armor for 1 hour, but you get 5 of them, so that's 50 extra armor for 5 hours. Basically, 5 of these scrolls of protection, or you can get 2 elixirs of Lion Strength, which give you 4 strength for an hour. We're definitely going with those strength elixirs, but it's just such an interesting quest. Like, no other quest gives you rewards like that. Whoops. Alright, let's get the crystal kelp fronds. Yo, who hit me with that?
You're nice.
Thank you very much. Thorns and a Mark of the Wild. She's got the low rank Mark of the Wild, so we're not getting +2 to all of our stats, but it's still an extra 25 armor, I guess. Now, Murlocs are known for having chests and treasure around, so we'll toggle between find treasure and find minerals. Let's level up our one-handed mace skill real quick. Actually, if I'm taking this many, let me thin out the herd a little bit. Ooh. Another piece of malachite. Malachite. I always say malachite, I know. I did the same thing on the rogue. Now we attack really quickly with a one-handed weapon and Steel of the Crusader. Literally like a 1.4 on our attack swing speed. knew it. Ooh, raw slither skin mackerel. I think I can cook those. Yeah, but we're past that. Okay. We're mostly hoping for leather out of these chests. Big crit. Leather, 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 come on! Earth root, another silver bar though. It's nice. It's our second silver bar. It's kind of crazy. There's the Tower of Allura. Or Azora, whichever it was. Checking over here for chests, as well as I think I saw a node. Yeah. Yeah, Seal of the Crusader is definitely 2 nodes. Nice. Definitely the way to level up a weapon skill. You just attack so quickly. Swing speed on this is 2.3, but with Seal of the Crusader it makes it 1.4, which is really quick. Tower of Azora. I wonder if that's an Elder Scrolls reference. Oh, another Malachite, just raw random drop. I'd like to get my mace skill up to, what's our two-handed sword skill? 64 to 65, basically maxed out. Little 4-piece there. Yeah, I want to get the mace skill up, that way we have something that once I get a shield, I can just kind of, you know, hit Alt-1. And we're good to go. Hopefully there's a merchant in this tower. Servants of Azora, I can talk to them real quick. Greetings, adventure. I got a feeling there's going to be some books in here. Mostly gnomes. There's literally like banners with books on them. There's no way there's not a couple books in here to read. Oh yes, a merchant.
Need something? See you later.
So far no books. Oh, Rise of the Blood Elves. It's only 4 pages, we could read that real quick. Any other books? Theocrates? Theocritus? Whoa. I think it's just this book. Rise of the Blood Elves. At this time, the undead scourge had essentially transformed Lordaeron and Quel'Thalas into the toxic plague lands. There were only a few pockets of Alliance resistance forces left. One such group, consisting primarily of High Elves, was led by the last of the Sunstrider dynasty, Prince Quel'Thalas. Fun fact, and I've said this before in my rogue, that's actually where I got the name Bael. Bael, B-A-E-L, is just a play on Quel'Thas. But with my name, my real life name is Brandon, so I put the B there to kind of represent me a little bit. And then later in life, I found out Baal, B-A-E-L, or more frequently known Baal, B-A-A-L, is like a demon's name. And it's really, I'm not crazy about that, so I always like to just, you know what, it's not in relation to that. It's in relation to Quel'Thas, Sunstrider. Kael, like Baal, an accomplished wizard himself, grew wary of the falling alliance. The High Elves grieved for the loss of their homeland and decided to call themselves Blood Elves in honor of their fallen people. Yet as they worked to keep the scourge at bay, they suffered greatly at being cut off from the Sunwell that had empowered them. Desperate to find a cure for his people's racial addiction to magic, Kael did the unthinkable. He embraced his people's highborn ancestry and joined with Illidan and his Naga in hopes of finding a new magical power source upon which to feed. The remaining Alliance commanders condemned the Blood Elves as traitors and cast them out for good. With no place left to go, Kael and his Blood Elves followed Lady Vash, to Outland to help contest the Warden, Maeve, who had recaptured Illidan. With the combined Naga and Blood Elf forces, they managed to defeat Maeve and free Illidan from her grasp. Based in Outlands, Illidan gathered his forces for a second strike against the Lich King and his fortress of Icecrown. It's cool that all of this is like planned from Classic, right? Like if you just read the books, you can tell like everything is kind of written with like a plan, right? They didn't just like randomly come up with the Draenei or the Blood Elves. Like they've been in the lore since hell, even Warcraft, from what I understand. But again, I never really played Warcraft growing up. I want to, now that I'm older, and eventually, you know, we will get around to taking on all of the Warcraft RTS games, but got a lot of games to play, guys, a lot of games to play. Man, we're already almost at our time. Alright, the Jasperlode Mines. Is there a rare around here? It seems like it's in the cave, Mother Fang. There's a chest over here. Oh, whoa. Rolkar the Trapper? Or Rucklar. That's not a rare. Just a named normal mob. Alright, I think we go sword here. You know, take Kendall. Copper chain vest, we've gotten this like 3 times now. I'm just hoping for some leather, but we're not really getting it. We're gonna go ahead and scout the entire mine because I'm hoping that the rare is up Mother Fang. But there also might be another chest in there. There's probably some ore in there. And again, you know, kill all the cobalt for as much cloth as we can get. Yeah, I'm already seeing some more ore in there. 89 on mining now. Hey, another shadow gem. That's nice. And a chest in here. Yep. That's exactly why we're going to clear this entire cave out. Let me get my mace to 55 and then I'll stop worrying about it as much. Now the geomancers are a little nasty. You know the rules, front load the mana. Big 100 crit. 2 random copper ore off that guy, that's sick. And a scroll of spirit, let's just go ahead and use that. Leather, please! That's all we really need. Nope, never. Parkour. I'd rather him not get that cast off. Cobalt mining mallet. Let's get rid of the 1 copper food and water. Make more space for things like more guns and mallets and that kind of thing. Another tiger's eye as well, that's nice. Mining at 90. Now that we've gotten further into the cave, now we're seeing some spiders. And you got some kobolds trapped in some cloth there. Small spider legs, you can cook these, but I think you need the recipe from the Night Elves. So this is probably just stuff that will sell. We're gonna check if the rare's up though. People usually don't come this far into the mines, so more than likely she's up. Yep, she is. Huge. Getting all the rares. Oh wait. Remember, I can cleanse poisons. Journeyman Cloak.
Health warning. Health warning.
Web-covered boots. And a snapped spider limb. Alright, no more ore, no more treasure. Damn, we got a stack of 10 already. I guess let's just leave the rest and get out of here. Let's go talk to Guard Thomas and get Princess's collar. But on the way out, let's swing by the tower again and sell all this junk. Let's not be reckless here. More chance for cloth as well. 112 crit. I think that's our highest crit so far. That one's coming home with us. What can we get rid of? Probably the potions. It's 10 copper compared to 58. And that just respawned. Might have to get rid of something to hold a little more. I guess the journeyman gloves. I guess I didn't need to get rid of that. I should have got rid of this belt. Lost a little bit of copper there, but that's okay. It's another rare drop off of a couple mobs over here. Mostly outrunners and runts. Riverpaw, outrunners and runts. The collector. Get rid of the belt so I can hold more ore here. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get rid of that stringy wolf meat, but realistically, I don't need it, and it doesn't sell for that much. $92 on mining. We'll grab those on the way out. Everything else we'll keep. So much copper, man. I just saw another node right there. Snag that. We're getting close to our time, but I think we can at least get Princess done and talk to Guard Thomas, and then tomorrow afternoon I'll probably play a little more, and tomorrow night. I've got to work the evening shift tomorrow, so get a little in the morning before I go in, get off, probably hit the gym, and then after a little bit of relaxing and stuff, and then you know, make my shake, take a shower, all that stuff like I did tonight, and then play again tomorrow night. I'm trying to get, you know, 2 episodes in while I'm still really enjoying it, which is about 2 hours a day. It's not too much gaming, but And WoW, like I've talked about before, it's hard to do a lot in only like an hour. It's not much time in WoW. There's people that are literally play the game for like 16 hours a day, right? I've talked about it before as well, but when I was younger, you know, we had our DGen days, our DGen hours. Now I try and keep a healthy balance with it. I try and only play an hour, 2 at most these days, but usually it's just an hour. I'll record the session and then we're done. But once we get this character to like 25, 30 in that range, I'm sure we'll probably start to slow down a little bit, and I'll go back to 1 hour a day. But for right now, while I'm really enjoying it, I'm playing like once in the morning / afternoon and then once at night. But hello, citizen. You look like a man with a purpose. Do you have any business with the Stormwind army? Further concerns?
Yes, Murlocs have settled in and around the streams of eastern Elwyn. We don't know why they are here, but they are aggressive and at least semi-intelligent. A few days ago, we sent 2 guards, Rolf and Malachi, to investigate along the river, and they have not yet returned. To complete my report, I must know what happened to those men. Travel north along the river and find the guards, or their remains. Hail, adventurer. Wild animals are growing more and more aggressive the farther we get from Goldshear, and the Eastvale logging camp suffers nearly constant attacks from wolves and bears. We could use your help out here.
We get the next tier of potions. They restore 140 to 180, which is basically double these potions, right? So once we get those, we'll probably sell a stack of these 5, and these will be just like, you know, throwaway, quick, easy use potions, and the other ones will be the big emergency potions. But let's kill a few of these Defias bandits, and hopefully we'll get the Furborough deed. Check for treasure. Yes. I actually love being a dwarf, man. This is so nice. What level is Benny Funk? Bro, you're a level 9 paladin. Come on. You can solo hogger. See, do it on your own. I agree. You're a paladin, laddie. You can do it. Okay. The shoulders are sick. Paladin Screech. Ooh, what a kick. Leather, please. It's garbage to sell. It's like 2 silver, though. There's Miss Princess. Not the miss. $38 or $6. Let's go with the 38. Morgan the Collector, Serena Kaldon, and Erlin Dredgemore. I don't think you get a quest to kill these guys, but I do I don't think they have an increased chance of dropping the deed either. I think they're just out here. Oh, she gouged me. I'm just gonna use this just to use it because I'm just gonna sell it either way. Yep, no deed. Telling you, the drop rate on it is just horrible. Kill a few more as we head back to the inn, but I think we're gonna get ready to wrap it up for tonight. It's getting late, and I need to go to bed. Nothing. No dice. We'll kill a few of these bear on the way back too, because we have that quest for them anyways, so might as well. Practice sword 71. Get rid of the ruined pelt. Looks like our sword right now. More ruined pelts. One more bear and we're done with the bears at least. When we jump back on tomorrow, we'll come over here and probably finish this entire side. Then once we're done with this side, we'll come over here and finish that side, but chipped claw, no. And there's our last bear, nice. Hopefully I don't get any rough stone, because honestly at this point I just don't need it, but... Yep. Get rid of 1 so we can hold 2. Get rid of 1 so we can hold 1. Okay, that's all. Another node. No rough stone? I don't want to get rid of anything, that's the thing. And another node, nice. We're definitely going to get some rough stone out of this, so I guess get rid of the broken fang. I should have done that before. There's another node right there. Get this one down here first, and then we'll come up and get that one. I'm gonna drink my thunder ale just to make space in my bag because I'm gonna run out of space here. Get a little tipsy. I think before we log off, we'll go ahead and smelt all this down. Another shadow gem, yo. It's a 4-piece. I'm just gonna check real quick to see if there is a treasure chest around here. Not the parry.
Health warning.
People's Sword sells for 55. I could get rid of the... Guess I get rid of these because they're not going to sell for more than 55, even if I craft them down. Seems like there's a chest inside, yeah. That kick is kind of nasty.
Health warning.
The parries, man, come on.
Health warning.
Let's see, I'm pretty sure he summons a bunch of guards too. God, I'm not getting lucky with my hits, man. Disarm's kind of nasty. I don't like this.
Health warning.
Easy, easy. Holy. Get off me. Get off me. Why did they chase me so far? Oh, my heart started racing there. Holy. Okay, that was a bad idea. They chased me so far, man. Holy shit. Thank God, lay on hands. Dude, the disarm, they were just kicking my ass.
You need something?
Whew. That one got my heart racing, boys. Holy shit. I thought that might have been the end there. Jack and Sally. Holy cow, that was a little closer than I wanted it to be. Thank God for lay on hands and bubble. Even with those, we almost died. That's crazy. I don't know why they followed me that long. Maybe it's because I hodged one and they all share like an aggro range or radius. Dude, that was awful. Alright, fuck the docks, man. We're not going back over there. I didn't even have the chance to open up the chest. I couldn't deal any damage to him and get him killed quick enough. And I don't have my spiritual focus yet, so 3 targets hitting me is just kicking my heal down, down, down. You know what I mean? Like, I had no chance to actually get that heal off. We used our potion, we ran outside, we bubbled. I'd already used stone form, so I had increased armor and immune to poisons and bleeds and stuff like that. Oh, that was miserable. Alright, well, at least we're safe for tonight. Whew. Easy on those risks, man. Easy on those risks. I'm not comfortable in this class, I know that. Alright, 90 copper ore to smelt down real quick. Let's turn these quests in real fast. The Jasper Lode Mine.
Kobolds at the Jasper Lode Mine, you say? Curses. The situation is worsening by the minute. Thank you for the report, adventurer. But I wish that the news you brought was good news.
The garrison
Hey, level
on the
14.
western border sends word of increasing gnoll and thief activity. They're requesting we send more Stormwind soldiers, but we just don't have any to spare. If you can help, we could use it. Go and speak with Deputy Rayner at the Westbrook Garrison and see what he needs done. The garrison is down the road to the west. After you cross the bridge over the small brook, it will be to the right.
Be careful.
Okay, take that on tomorrow. Spend our talent in Divine Strength, the final point. Now we get to start working on Spiritual Focus. William,
How are you?
do you have the Crystal Kelp? I'm sure Maybell is anxious to see your bow.
You got them. Good show. Now just one moment while I concoct the potion. Take this invisibility liquor to young Maybell. It should last long enough for her to visit Tommy Joe.
Hey there. Good day to you.
The invisibility liquor is ready.
Take this invisibility liquor to young Maybell. It should last long enough for her to visit Tommy Joe.
We'll get 5 more healing potions. We'll do that tomorrow, though. Now, I'm going to spend a little bit of time off recording smelting all this copper down. We'll wrap it up here, and I'll make sure we get into bed, so tomorrow afternoon when we play, we'll be in the inn. So, I want to thank you guys for hanging out. I'll see you in the next one tomorrow afternoon. Peace and love, and God bless, gamers.